Hi everyone, this is Sheetal Chaudhary, your accounts master teacher, and I welcome you all to Vedantu Commerce. We all are here for a better future. So I hope that all of you are good and fine and awesome. सब एकदम बढ़िया है, मजे में है और बोर्ड्स की तैयारी अच्छे से हो रही है. All of you know that what is vote. तो अब आप लोगों का सस्पेंस खत्म हो चुका है and you know that what is vote and how to give vote. So you all might be thinking कि यार एग्जाम ही तो है, but ये सिर्फ एग्जाम नहीं है, ये आपका comeback है. As you all know, 2020 has affected our learning badly. So now it's time to come back with vote. So चलिए pledge लेते हैं कि we will all come back with this vote and your comeback moment starts now. So where are you from? आप लोग कहाँ से हैं? Which part of the country are you from? Tell me in the comments box. And if you guys have not registered yourself for vote, then go and register yourself ASAP. Because otherwise you will miss the chance and you have to give that vote, huh? So these are your dates for voting. You can give vote on either of these dates. आप इनमें से कोई सी भी डेट को वोट दे सकते हो as per your comfortability. You can give vote on 28th March, 4th April, 11th April and 18th April. And let me tell you that all these dates will be Sunday. So आपको कोई टेंशन नहीं लेने की कि यार उस दिन तो क्लास होगी, उस दिन पेपर होगा. You all will be free on these days. So now choose your day, choose your voting day as per your comfortability. अपने हिसाब से अपने voting date चुनो. So what is this vote? Let me tell you little more about this. It is in-depth performance analysis of yours with all India rank. We will be doing this all over India. So देखते हैं कि कौन लाएगा all India rank. We will be providing you guaranteed scholarship from a pool of over 500 crore. You will be getting guaranteed scholarship. You will be winning amazing prizes worth 1 crore. Yes, you can win exciting prizes. And the most important thing, you can also get a chance to be the Vedantu CEO for a day. आप वेदांतु को मैनेज करोगे पूरे एक दिन के लिए. So, इतने सारे अमेजिंग गिफ्ट एंड प्राइजेस हैं, तो क्यों ना जाके अभी रजिस्टर किया जाए. So go and register yourself now if you want to win these exciting gifts. These are your gifts which you all can win. You can win Kindle, Echo Dot, JBL headphone, Google Home Mini, Lenovo Legend. You can win all these exciting gifts and these also. तो इतने सारे exciting gifts मिल रहे हैं, तो क्यों ना वो पक्का से दिया जाए और अपने दोस्तों को भी बताया जाए. So those who have not registered till now, go and register yourself. And if you are so much excited but still you don't know about it, then you can wait till the end of this session or you can visit this link. तो जल्दी से जाओ, लिंक को विजिट करो और जानो कि आप कैसे रजिस्टर कर सकते हो और कैसे अपना वोटर आईडी कार्ड पा सकते हो. And how to vote? You can also download our app if you want to have more knowledge about this vote. So this is how you can vote this year. You have to first register yourself. You can choose your grade, your board and your target. Then you will get your voter ID card. And you can also select your voting days. आप कौन से दिन वोट देना चाहते हो, you can select it and then it's all done. So this is what you have to do to give a vote. And this is the most important thing. This is your exam format for 11th Commerce. You will be having 3 subjects in the exam. कौन कौन से सब्जेक्ट होंगे? इकोनॉमिक्स, अकाउंट्स एंड बिजनेस स्टडीज. Every subject will have 30 questions. Every subject will have 30 questions. So total there will be 90 questions. For every correct answer, you will get 4 marks. And for every incorrect answer, there will be negative marking of 1 mark. And there will be time duration of 90 minutes. You will be getting 90 minutes to attempt this exam. And the most important thing, you can also play with your friends. So, आपको अकेले नहीं खेलना, अगर आपको दोस्तों के साथ खेलना है, so you can create your own squad. So you can go to my squad, you can create your own squad with your friends, and then you can play all together. So this is going to be super amazing, and you can win exciting gift. So are you all set to make a comeback? If you are set, then go and register yourself now so that you can give a vote this year and can come back. So let's start this session with some positive thoughts, with some positive vibes. Don't worry about being successful, but work toward being significant, and the success will naturally follow you. तो आपको सक्सेस के बारे में चिंता नहीं करनी, आपको बस मन लगा के मेहनत करनी है और अपने आप सक्सेस आपका पीछा करेगी. So this is class 12th accountancy session, and if you guys want to score 95 plus in your accountancy board exam, then do join me daily at 6 p.m. on this channel, because we will be discussing the 2-month strategy. And if you are worried regarding your syllabus completion, then don't worry at all, guys. We are here. Vedantu is here to solve all your doubts. All of your doubts. So, you can also take this Vedantu Commerce Pro Subscription, which is going to help you for sure in scoring good marks. Right now also you can take this because you have 2 months. And this will help you for sure in scoring good marks, because we are having crash courses for you through which you can do revision. So in this Pro subscription, we are providing you more than 2,000 hours of live online classes. You can watch unlimited live classes of all the subjects, whether it is accounts, mathematics, economics, or business studies. So all these subjects you can watch unlimited live classes, not recorded. It will be live session. And we are a pool of 10 plus teachers having more than 5 years of experience. And all these teachers will continuously focus on your areas of improvement. We will continuously work on your weakness. We will also conduct tests regularly. We will provide you assignments regularly so that you can become a pro in all these subjects. And all these classes will be conducted in English. So, worried about price? The actual price is 3,499. But don't worry, because this is available right now for only 2,799. Because we are providing you flat 20% off on this Pro subscription right now. For this discount, you may use my promo code SCPRO. So go and take your Pro subscription right now at flat 20% discount by using my code SCPRO. And I would love to see you all on Pro subscription. Now, if you want notes and if you want to have a knowledge of our upcoming session, then go and join us on Telegram. The name of the group is Vedantu Commerce. Also, the link is given in the description box below. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, then take a moment to subscribe to our channel for more such classes and for more such strategies. And don't forget to like this video and share this session. So now starting with your 2-month strategy plan, we have already completed 3 or 4 chapters. So if you have not watched that session, then go and watch it. It is going to help you for sure. And today we are here to discuss the chapter Dissolution of Partnership Firm. Today I will be telling you the strategy for this chapter. This chapter will be coming for 6 to 8 marks in your exams. So now let's see that how we will be preparing for this chapter. So let's start with the strategy of this chapter. So first of all, how many days we have to give to this chapter? So you have to only give 3 days to this chapter. Only 3 days, and that's it. And what you will be doing in these 3 days, I am here to tell you. Don't worry at all. So on first day, you will do theory and journal entries. पहले दिन अपन लोग क्या करेंगे, जितनी भी चैप्टर में थ्योरी है उसको सबको पढ़ेंगे. You have to not learn the theory, you have to just read the theory. Because अगर आपने एक बार पढ़ लिया, आपको समझ आ जाएगा. And at the end moment, in the last 1 week, we will learn that. अगर अभी से याद करोगे तो भूल जाओगे. अभी सिर्फ आपको पढ़ना है. You have to learn the different modes of dissolution. You have to learn the journal entries. You have to understand them. You have to go through the difference between dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. So इस chapter से theory के chances हैं. So you have to go through the theory and journal entries in the first day. And let me tell you that journal entries of this chapter are very, very, very important. 90% chances are there that journal entry will come from this chapter for 6 marks. And only 10 to 20% chances are there that realization account will come. Mostly journal entries ही आएंगी, तो हमें दोनों पर equally ध्यान देना है, लेकिन journal entries अच्छे से करनी है. So first day we will do the theory part and all the possible journal entry. In your textbook, the first 3 questions are of journal entry. You have to go through them. And in the additional question, the last 4 to 5 question will be of journal entry. So go through all those questions. Because पक्का से journal entries आएंगी ही आएंगी. तो first day हमें मन लगा के theory पढ़नी है और journal entries करनी है. Then on second day we will do realization account. All the types of questions of realization account we will do on the second day. From this chapter, cash account, bank account, loan account will be come for 5 to 10% chances. उनके बहुत कम chances होते हैं. यहाँ पर 6 marks का comprehensive question आता है. That will be either from journal entry or it will be either from only realization account. So we have to focus more on these 2 parts. First day we will do journal entry and second day we will do format of realization account and all the possible questions. जितने भी types के आपको question लगता है कि ये difficult है, ये नहीं आता, वो वाले questions हम लोग करेंगे. And third day we will do the comprehensive question. You must be thinking यार second day भी तो questions ही करे हैं, third day कौन से questions करने हैं? So third day we will do the question जिसमें सब कुछ आ जाए. क्योंकि अगर by chance लोन अकाउंट, कैपिटल अकाउंट, बैंक अकाउंट आ गया पेपर में, तो हमें ब्लैंक नहीं रहना. हम मिनिमम 2 to 3 क्वेश्चंस हम वो वाले भी करेंगे. So on third day you will do comprehensive question in which everything is covered. Realization account is covered, loan account is covered, capital account is covered, and cash and bank account covered. So all the 4 accounts are covered in those questions. You will do minimum 2 to 3 questions on the day number 3. And that's it. Your chapter will be completed in these 3 days. So हमारे यहाँ पर 6 से 8 नंबर पक्के हो जाएंगे in these 3 days. Now, what we are going to do now? अब हम क्या करने वाले हैं? So I will be telling you some important topic. I will be revising those topics, and we will do one comprehensive question today. We will be discussing journal entries today. So stay tuned till the end of this session. So let's see what are there in this chapter. क्या है इस chapter में और क्या हमें करना है? So first, most of these students get confused between dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. So first, let me clear that confusion. What do you mean by dissolution of partnership? So dissolution of partnership means termination of old partnership agreement. आपका एग्रीमेंट पुराना वाला खत्म हो जाता है. योर ओल्ड एग्रीमेंट विल कम टू एंड. द फर्म विल कंटिन्यू एज इट इज, ओनली द पार्टनरशिप इज चेंजिंग. There are changes in the agreement, that is known as dissolution of partnership, or you can also say it reconstitution of the firm, because when the reconstitution happens, the old agreement comes to end and the new agreement comes into existence. So reconstitution of firm also means dissolution of partnership. It will happen at the time of admission, at the time of retirement, or at the time of death. In all these three cases, dissolution of partnership will happen, or reconstitution of firm will happen. Now, will the firm also dissolve at the time of dissolution of partnership? क्या firm भी बंद हो जाएगी, business भी बंद हो जाएगा? So, it may or may not result into closing down of the business. The partners may decide to close the business, or they may not decide to close the business, as the remaining partner may agree to carry on the business. अगर बाकी partners business को carry करना चाहते हैं, then they may carry on the business. So dissolution of partnership does not mean dissolution of partnership firm. The partners may carry on the business. So this is dissolution of partnership. Only the agreement, only the old agreement will come to end and the new agreement will come into existence. This is dissolution of partnership. Now, what is dissolution of firm then? Dissolution of partnership firm क्या है? So, coming on to the dissolution of partnership firm. Dissolution of partnership firm means that the firm closes down its business and it comes to an end. आपका business ही close हो जाएगा. Your partnership is ending automatically and the business is closing also. So when it comes to dissolution of partnership firm, your partnership will automatically be dissolved. Dissolution of partnership firm means dissolution of partnership. अगर firm dissolve हो रही है तो partnership will be automatically dissolved. And in the case of dissolution of partnership firm, the assets of the firm are sold, the liabilities are paid off, and out of the remaining balance, if there is any remaining amount, the account of the partner, the capitals of the partner are settled. This is dissolution of firm. Dissolution of firm means the business will close and you will sell all the assets, you will pay all the liability, and out of the remaining amount, you will settle the capital of the partner. This is dissolution of partnership firm. So there is a lot of difference between dissolution of firm and dissolution of partnership. And you have to go through the difference because that is again important. Now, we are doing the chapter Dissolution of Firm. So, what is the accounting procedure in the case of dissolution of firm? What accounting procedure we have to follow, we have to go through at the time of dissolution of firm? So, we have to prepare 4 accounts at the time of dissolution of firm. You will prepare realization account. You will prepare partners capital account. You will prepare partners loan account, and at last you will prepare cash or bank account. Now, many of the students have this query that why we don't prepare balance sheet in this chapter. Because as you know, the assets are sold and liabilities are paid off. Your assets are no more there, your liabilities are no more there. Your business is closed. So now what you will record in the balance sheet? Your business is closed, and therefore there is no need to prepare balance sheet because it will be blank. All the assets are sold, all the liabilities are settled. There is nothing to record in the balance sheet. So we have to prepare cash or bank account at the end to verify that whether our answer is correct or not. This cash or bank account is the proof that your answer is correct or not. Now coming to the accounting procedure. You will prepare realization account, you will prepare loan account, capital account, and cash or bank account. I have told you this, that we will prepare these 4 accounts. Now, what is the actual process? कौन सा process follow करेंगे, and what are the accounting steps? What steps we have to follow? So first, you will open the necessary account. You will prepare realization account, capital account, loan account, and cash or bank account. After opening these necessary account, you will transfer the reserves and the losses to the partner's capital account. If there are any reserves or losses in the balance sheet, then you will transfer it to the capital account. Then you will transfer all the assets to the realization account debit side. All the assets will be transferred to the realization account debit side. After that, transfer all the liabilities to the realization account credit side. Then you will do the realization of the asset. Assets will be sold. You will sell the assets that will be given in the quotient, that which of the assets are realized. It will be always given in the quotient, and if nothing is given in the quotient about the realization of asset, then we assume that assets are realized for 0. अगर किसी asset के बारे में नहीं बोला कुछ भी, that what is the realization value, then it is assumed that that particular asset is sold for 0. The realization value is 0. And when the assets are sold, when the assets are realized, or it is taken over by the partner, it is recorded on the credit side of realization. After realization of asset, you will settle the outside liability. You will pay your liability and expenses. So we will do the payment of realization expenses or dissolution expenses. You will pay dissolution expenses and your realization expenses. Also, you will pay your outside liability. The third party liabilities will be paid first. First, we will pay the outside liability. Then, second, you will pay partner's loan. After outside liability, if there are any loan taken from the partner, then that will be settled second. and at last you will close realization account. You will transfer profit or loss to the capital account, and then you will settle the capital. Uske baad we will make the payment of capital. So this is the accounting procedure. This is the accounting step. First, we will prepare realization account, capital account, loan account, and cash or bank account. First, you will open account. Then you will transfer reserve and losses to the capital account. Then you will transfer assets to the realization account and liabilities to the realization account. Then you will do the realization of asset. Then you will pay your realization expenses, dissolution expenses. Then you will pay outside liability first. So first we will pay outside liability, then we will pay partner's loan, and then you will close your realization account. You will transfer the profit or loss to the capital account, and at the end you will settle the capital. You will pay the capital of the partner. So this is the proper process that we have to follow at the time of dissolution of firm. So now we will discuss one example of comprehensive quotient. So here is your question. Verma and Sharma were partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:1. There are two partners, Verma and Sharma. Their ratio is 3:1. On 31st March 2011, their balance sheet was as follows. So this is the balance sheet. What is the first step? First step is to transfer all the assets on the debit side of realization. Then you will transfer all the liabilities to realization. But first, before doing anything, we will read the complete quotient. So after balance sheet, it is said that the firm was dissolved on 1st April 2011, and the assets and the liabilities are settled as follows. Creditors of 50,000 took over the land and building in full settlement. So these are some points, we will read them later. So first, read the requirement, that what is the examiner asking to you. Pass necessary journal entries for dissolution of firm. In this, we are not required to prepare realization account. We are required to pass journal entry. हमें क्या करना है? Journal entry pass करनी है. So first of all, we will pass the journal entry of transfer of asset and transfer of liability. So first step is to transfer the assets to the realization account. Which of the assets will be transferred now? कौन सा asset transfer होगा? Land and building, yes, it will be transferred. Machinery, yes, it will be transferred. Debtors, yes, it will be transferred. Bank, no, you will not transfer bank balance because it will be transferred to bank account. So these three assets will be transferred to the debit side of realization. The journal entry will be realization account debit to land and building, to machinery, to debtors. You will credit each asset individually and total will be transferred to the debit side of realization. So realization account debit to land and building, to machinery, to debtors. We have transferred assets to the debit side of realization. Then we will transfer liabilities to the credit side of realization. And as we can see, there is only one liability. There is only one liability. So journal entry will be creditors account debit to realization. The journal entry will be creditors account debit to realization 70,000 and 70,000. Now our first two steps are over. We have transferred asset, we have transferred liability. Now we can read the additional information. So now we will read the additional information and will record journal entry for that. First is creditors of 50,000 took over land and building in full settlement of their claim. Your creditors are taking over land and building in full settlement of their claim. So what will be the journal entry in this? So there will be no entry. I have told you this, that when any of your liabilities, when any of your creditors take over asset, we have to record no entry for that. So there will be no entry for the first point. Now, remaining creditors were paid in cash. So what are the total creditor? Total creditors are 70,000, out of which 50,000 creditors take over the land and building. Remaining creditors of 20,000 are paid in cash. So what will be the journal entry when you will pay to the creditor? The journal entry will be realization account debit to cash account or to bank account. Realization to bank account 20,000. Realization to bank account 20,000. Now we will read the next additional point. So next point is machinery was sold at a depreciation of 30%. Your asset is sold at the value at the depreciation of 30%. What is the book value of machinery? Book value is 60,000. 30% of it will be 18,000. It means that machinery is sold for 42,000. Machinery is sold for 42,000. Next point, I will pass the journal entry together. Next point, debtors were collected at a cost of 500. You are receiving money from debtors at a cost of 500, means these are your expenses. So how much is the book value? Book value is 80,000 and we are collecting at a cost of 500. It means you will receive 79,500. How much amount will be realized? 79,500. So this is the total amount received from realization of asset. So do the total, 42,000 plus 79,500. The total amount received is 1,21,500. Now I will pass the journal entry, bank account debit to realization. Just a minute. So this will be your journal entry. Bank account debit to realization 42,000 plus 79,500. The amount will be 1,21,500. 1,21,500. We have passed the combined entry for realization of machinery and for realization of debtors. Now we will read the next point. The next point is expenses on realization were 1,700. You have to pay the expenses of realization. So when we will pay the expenses, the journal entry will be realization account debit to bank 1,700. Realization account debit to bank 1,700. So these are your journal entries for the additional point. Now, will you get the full marks for passing these journal entry? क्या आपको इन जर्नल एंट्रीज पास करके फुल नंबर मिल जाएंगे, पूरे नंबर मिलेंगे? सो द आंसर इज बिग नो, because you have to pass the journal entry for the profit or loss of realization, and you have to pass the journal entry for settlement of capital. Then only you will receive the full marks. You will get the full marks for this question. So now we have to calculate the profit or loss of realization. So for that, for calculating the profit or loss, I will prepare realization account in working note. I will prepare realization account in working note. So this is my realization account. On the debit side, I have transferred my assets. On the credit side, I have transferred the creditors. Then this is realization of asset. This is payment of creditor and payment of expenses. So we have a prepared realization account in working note. Now you will find out the balancing figure. Your balancing figure is loss of 40,200, which will be distributed among Verma and Sharma in their old ratio 3:1. So there is a loss of 40,200, which is distributed among partner in their old ratio. Now we will pass journal entry for this also. So we will pass a journal entry of this, then only you will get the full marks. So what will be the journal entry for loss? The journal entry will be Verma's capital account debit, Sharma's capital account debit to realization. So this is the entry. Verma capital account debit, Sharma capital account debit to realization. 30,150, 10,050 and total 40,200. And then we will prepare capital account in the working note so that we can pass the journal entry for settlement of capital. So now we will prepare capital account. This is capital account, particulars Verma Sharma, particulars Verma Sharma. There is nothing to record in the capital account. You will record the opening balances, 1,20,000 and 80,000. These are given in the balance sheet. Then you will only record the loss of realization. Loss of realization. Loss will be recorded on the debit side. To realization, 30,150, 10,050 rupees. And at last you will make the final payment. 1,20,000 minus 30,150. The closing balance will be paid 89,850. This is the final payment of Verma. Similarly, we will find out of Sharma. 80,000 minus 10,050, 69,950. This will be finally paid to Sharma. And the journal entry will be Verma capital account debit, Sharma capital account debit to bank account. You will make final payment to partner. So these two journal entries are very important, and for these two journal entries you have to prepare realization account and capital account in the working note. Because if you will not pass these journal entry, the teacher will not give you full mark. And also if you will not prepare the working note, then also you will not receive the full mark. Because most of the students will directly pass the journal entry without showing the working note. So you have to clearly show your workings. Make sure you are showing the realization account and capital account in the working note. So these types of question will come for 6 marks in your board's exam. So you have to practice these types of questions. So these are your working notes. So that's it for today. This is your strategy for the dissolution of partnership firm of the 5th chapter. And if you guys want to learn more about this chapter, if you want more classes like this, then you can take Vedantu Commerce Pro Subscription, in which we are providing all these amazing benefits only at a cost of 2799, at a cost of only 2799. So what are you waiting for? Go and take this pro subscription right now so that you can easily score good marks in your boards exam. बार बार मौका नहीं मिलेगा बोर्ड्स देने का, तो अभी से अच्छे से तैयारी करो with the help of pro subscription. And for discount, you may use my code SCPRO. And I would love to see you all on pro subscription. There is many more to learn. We have other chapters planned for you. So see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. for the next chapter. And for upcoming notes and session, you can join us on Telegram. The name of Telegram group is Vedantu Commerce. And if you guys are new to this channel, then please take a moment to subscribe to our channel, and also do like this video and do share this with your friends. Now, see you all tomorrow in the next class, Accounting for Share Capital. So thank you everyone for watching this session. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. So do give it a big thumbs up. Now see you all in the next class. Till then, good night, have sweet dreams and take care. Bye bye everyone.